This forum is attended by employees, especially English teachers in the Al-Azhar Islamic School Makassar, discussing vocabulary teaching for students. And as the main speaker is Mr. Jasman Luasin MED. Naturally, a child learns vocabulary by imitating both parents, especially the mother. So it's called mother tongue. Language skills through learning language as a second language require textbooks and dictionaries in addition to practice in the environment.
We are going to discuss about the teaching of vocabulary. Yeah. So vocabulary is one of the component in language learning, which is very important because you actually cannot speak English or any languages without enough vocabulary. Now, the question is how do we learn vocabulary? Yeah. That's the questions that we need to find out. So how do we learn vocabulary? Naturally, vocabulary can be learned through listening. Yeah, because at the early age of a young boy or girls are not able to read yet, so it's impossible for them to learn vocabulary through reading. So the only way to learn vocabulary is by listening from their parents, for example, or anyone he or she is listening to. So that's the best way, natural. But for adult learning, for second language learners or foreign language learners, you have many alternatives to learn vocabulary. You can, of course, the best one is listening, because listening to vocabulary should be in the context of at least textual, not in separate. But when you learn reading, for example, or sometimes people learn vocabulary through dictionary, so that is not based on the context. Yeah, because this is just a single word and the meaning of the word, not in context. Now we want to have a look at some of this vocabulary exercise. Yeah. Can you just take one passage, please?
Vocabulary plays a fundamental role in the reading process and is critical to reading comprehension. The students learn the meanings of most words indirectly through everyday experiences with oral and written language.
Ice is made of water.
Other words are learned through carefully designed instruction. Words in the dictionary are term lexical meaning. Knowledge of lexical meaning needs to be accompanied by contextual meaning. This means the meaning of words in the sentence or several sentences, which can have the same meaning as in the dictionary or an extension according to the context of the sentence. One way to deepen contextual meaning is to practice finding missing sentences in a text.
Sentences about a phone.
Phone, okay, good.
A phone is usually made of iron. The color of phones are variety. A phone needs balance or internet. People can communicate by using it.
Okay, good. Next, please. You finished? Yeah.
This is one of the best place We are learning, improving, and sharing together. Here is Al-Azhar School, the place where we shine and bright the future.
Based on the situation.
Yeah, there should be a situation. Ya, jadi itu bedanya. So at least when you teach vocabulary to students or when you are learning vocabulary, at least it is in textual, at least. Not in lexical, not in single word. Because if it is a single word, when you are looking at the dictionary, it can mean many. Because they have similar words, similar meaning. But if it is put in, at least in textual, the meaning is clear. Yeah, the meaning is clear. Let alone if it is in the context. Ya, jadi itu bedanya itu. Ya, jadi belajar vocabulary itu ya mulai dari kamus. Itu lexical meaning, single words. Dia tidak dalam tekstual, apalagi dalam tekstual, apalagi dalam kontekstual. Nah, dalam tekstual dia sudah dalam kalimat. It has meaning, but only single. And misalnya begini, Badu si Ali punya seekor kucing. Itu tekstual. Tapi kalau kita bawa, Badu si Ali punya hobi adalah memelihara binatang. Salah satu binatang peliharaannya adalah seekor kucing atau kucing. Ya, kemudian dia mencoba untuk membujuk mamanya untuk membelikan kucing dan menjadikannya sebagai peliharaan. Kucingnya sangat lucu. Satu hari, ya kan? Nah, itu sudah masuk dalam konteks. Tapi kalimat yang separated sentences, single sentences, only textual, not in context. Ya. Tapi kalau single vocabulary, seperti kalimat katakan boat, single, that is only lexical meaning. Boat means perahu atau kapal, ya kan? Itu vocabulary base, dictionary base, ya, cuma berbasis kamus saja itu, tidak terikat di dalam tekstual apalagi kontekstual. Nah, apa fungsinya tekstual atau kontekstual? Itu akan memberi makna yang lebih kena, karena kata boat tidak selalu bermakna sama, kecuali kalau dia sudah berada dalam tekstual atau kontekstual, ya kan? Dan banyak kata yang lainnya seperti itu. Okay.
Also, through puzzles of related sentences in a text.
Lately in a black walks down in a street. The street is black. There are no lights. He crosses the road. A black car with no headlight on comes towards him. Swerves and just misses him. How did the driver manage to see him?
This is in the daytime.
Iya betul. Tidak ada naik di sini.
Another example, a man was driving his son to school when they were in a bad accident. The father was killed. The boy was injured badly but was taken quickly to the hospital. The surgeon looked at the boy and said, "Oh, it is my son." How can you explain this?
Lexical meanings are actually meanings that are in accordance with the results of our sensory observations or meaning as they are, while contextual meanings are the meanings of a lexeme or words that are in one context. Understanding vocabulary can be obtained without looking at a dictionary by paying attention to the context in a sentence.